This, where we are, really represents a prime site that has really gone unrealized for close to 2 decades.
The lot at 301 Capitol Mall has sat vacant for nearly 18 years.
There's been many proposals that have failed to come to fruition here.
Back in 2007, development group Saka Development, in partnership with Los Angeles-based group CIM and investors CalPERS, had plans for the Towers project, a set of 53-story hotel and condo towers.
We're going to work with CIM to make sure that we can develop something that's iconic of nature.
That plan never actually making it to reality.
The market turns, we fell into a recession, and we made a decision it wasn't the right time to build that project.
9 years later, in 2016, new hope for the property as CalPERS and CIM unveiled a new plan, a 420-foot building featuring retail and office space and 100 apartments.
But it's a project that I think is buildable, it's realistic. The 2 towers were a dream, and in some ways that dream just wasn't going to come true.
That brings us to the present day, 2024. The lot still vacant.
We decided at this point that we couldn't find the risk return that we needed on that property, and so we ultimately decided to sell it in the best interest of our members.
CalPERS announcing Tuesday that the property has been sold to Shingle Springs Band of Miwok Indians of Placerville, the owners of Red Hawk Casino, for $17 million.
This really speaks to a broader perspective right now that we have about the future of downtown Sacramento. I mean, it is going to really take a new look at what downtown means to this region, and a big part of that is going to be community investment.
What some have called an eyesore in downtown Sacramento,
it's just been kind of a big empty spot over there for a while.
Now getting another chance to reach its full potential.
So maybe turning that into more housing would be really helpful. Mixed residential and commercial with some stuff on the bottom like we have right here behind us.
Right now there aren't any immediate plans for the property, but whatever may be to come could be a major boost for the area.
Ensuring that we continue to create opportunities for investment, for job creation, and for generally having positive quality of life right here in what is the front porch of the Sacramento region.
In downtown Sacramento, Danica Hill, KCRA 3 News.
CalPERS has been an investor in that property since 2006. They say they have spent over $87 million, but did not explain how that money was spent. Today, KCRA 3's Kelly Brothers talked about the investment.
Oh, it was a terrible investment in the end. I mean, they put $87 million in and got $17 million out of it, and that doesn't even include the time value of money over the last however many years that is. So no, John Saka had great plans for it. The economy did not cooperate at that time, but there have been good economic stretches since then. And it's just hard to believe CalPERS couldn't put together a deal. So, but they couldn't. So they're taking a bath on this one. However, hopefully the new owners of the land will come up with a plan which is kind of commensurate with exactly where that land is and how valuable it is to downtown Sacramento.
And Kelly says the location of the land near the Golden One Center and the Capitol and Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento are what make that property so valuable. He described it as a crown jewel piece of Sacramento real estate.